if you work hard enough for something, then you'll eventually achieve it. I'm working hard and I'm not achieving a darn thing right now, and I'm just wondering, like, is all this for vain? Hey guys, welcome to my Natural Academia. In today's video, we're going to be unbraiding these cornrows. Alright, so I've had these cornrows in for about 3 weeks now, about 20 days to be exact. I did my hair on the 3rd and today is the 21st of January. And it's just getting too itchy for me. I just cannot. Honestly, I've been meaning to take my hair out for like a week now. I've just been very busy and very tired, so I haven't really had time. But right now, what time is it? Oh, it's 12:09 at night. So I don't know why I wait so late in the day to do videos, but it's like I feel like I have no time to do anything nowadays. I'm gonna be unbraiding these crusty cornrows that's been in my head for about 3 weeks. I did have beads at the end of my cornrows, but I ended up just taking them out because they were bothering me. They're making too much noise. Like every time I laid down, it was clink, 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 clink. Every time I turned my head, clink, 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 clink. I just could not do it anymore, okay? It was just too much. And also, I feel like the beads were a little bit too heavy for the strands of my hair because low-key, I feel like I lost a couple strands because the beads were just yanking at the bottom of my head. I really feel like I lost a couple strands. I'm not gonna lie, my hair feels so dry. I mean, it's felt drier in the past, but this right here is just no. This is just, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. And it just does, it looks a hot mess, y'all. It didn't look too bad actually. I'm doing too much, but I have so much, like, every time I itch my hair, I have so much dandruff coming out of my head because my hair's so dry, so much dead skin. It's just not giving. But anyways, because my scalp feels so dry, I'm just gonna be moisturizing my hair with the peppermint castor oil. I used to use this a lot on my edges back when I thought castor oil could grow edges. I still don't know if that's true or not. I just got lazy and stopped doing it. But does oil expire? Low-key guys, I really feel like I've been losing my sense of smell because what is going on? I can't even smell. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna even speak that into existence. But I have like this little pipette thing from another oil I'm gonna be using to apply to my scalp, and it's definitely too short. I'm using castor oil because it's very thick and moisturizing, and I'm planning on taking these cornrows out and letting my hair breathe for like 2 days. I'm gonna actually wear my hair out in public for 2 days before I wash it, or I don't even know how long I'm gonna be leaving it out. I'm kind of like lazy. I don't like letting my hair out, especially for public to see for no reason. So I may or may not let my hair out, but I don't plan on washing it today or tomorrow or the next day. So I'm just gonna moisturize my scalp in the time being. Oh my gosh, next week will be the 4th week. So I gotta wash my hair next week anyways. Dang. When I committed to this whole washing my hair every month, I didn't think the months were gonna roll by this quick. Let me apply some oil to the ends of my hair. Oh, look at the crustiness. Look how, you know your hair is crusty when they just doing all this janky sidewaysness. Or it might be like this because I put it in a ponytail. I don't usually apply any product to my hair while I'm taking it down because my hair don't really be this dry. But I feel like if I start taking it out while my hair is like this dry, it's gonna start snapping into small bits. Anyways, I kind of wanted to record this video. I initially wasn't planning on recording the takedown process because I kind of feel like you guys know what a cornrow out looks like, and also I don't know, there's not really much interesting about me taking my hair out. But anyways, like I was saying, I kind of wanted to record this video because these past couple days I've just been feeling like I wish there was more time in the day to do things. 24 hours is just not enough time to do anything, I feel like. I'm not sure where exactly I heard this saying, but like someone out there said that we all have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. Recently, I've been finding myself in a lot of situations where I've been just asking, like, why do we only have 24 hours in a day? I wish we had like 30 or 40 hours in a day to do stuff because I feel like I do not have time to do anything nowadays. I feel like all I do is go to school, come home, eat, sleep, go to school, come home. I feel like I do not have time to do any actual things with my life. I don't have time to go out. I don't know. I'm the type of person, I love to treat myself. I don't know, if I do well on something or if I accomplish something, I love treating myself. I like to go out and treat myself. I can't even go out to treat myself to do anything nowadays because it feels like there's always something else to do. Is that how it is in the real world too? Or am I just living like a regular student life? Like there's so much that I want to do. Like I don't have a job. I want to look for an actual job again. I feel like I have such terrible luck with jobs though. I'm starting to think that like I'm not built for labor, but trying to look for a job. I'm trying to do all these things to like not be broke, and it's just like hard. I feel like no matter how hard I work or no matter how much I try to do something, it just doesn't really pay off as well as I'd like it. I feel like my mentality sometimes comes from the fact that, you know, in society we're kind of conditioned to believe that if you work hard enough on something, you're gonna reap the benefits later on, or you're gonna get paid for all your hard work, or if you work hard enough for something, then you'll eventually achieve it. I'm working hard and I'm not achieving a darn thing right now, and I'm just wondering, like, is all this for vain? And honestly, I came to the conclusion that hard work doesn't really guarantee success or wealth or anything like that. And just because I have 24 hours in a day as Beyonce doesn't necessarily mean that I will achieve just as much as she has in her however many years she's been on this earth, because I'm really trying to get somewhere. And I'm sure when Beyonce was my age, she was doing so much, and I just feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like there's so much more that I could be doing. But even with the little bit that not even little bit, but even with the stuff that I do have right now to do, I'm still struggling to find time in the day to complete everything. But anyways, like I was saying, I feel like I lost my train of thought. Where was I? I don't know. I think I was saying something along the lines of hard work not guaranteeing wealth or success. And I feel like that mostly because like there are people that work their entire life working 9-to-5 jobs or whatever corporate job they decide to have, and they're doing all this stuff to get promotions at work, and they're still not successful. They're still stagnant in their careers. It's very hard for normal people to reach the peak of success that Beyonce has, and I just feel like it's so unattainable. And this whole idea of us having the same amount of hours as Beyonce just doesn't make any sense, because 97.9999999% of people in this world, or even more people, will never achieve the same amount of success or wealth or whatever that Beyonce has. Just because we have the same 24 hours doesn't necessarily mean we'll all end up at the same endpoint. Something I feel like a lot of motivational speakers or whoever came up with the quote that we all have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. Something I feel like they do not consider is that we are human beings. I'm a human being and I get tired. Like if I'm tired, it's very hard for me to put myself in the mental state to force myself to work or force myself to think or force myself to do anything. I need to rest. And when I need to rest, I rest. I'm not gonna force myself to do anything when my body is clearly yelling at me to stop and just take a break. I don't know. I don't know if Beyonce takes naps. I don't know if she goes to sleep. I don't know if she's always grinding. Maybe that's what got her to where she is. But girl, I need to go to sleep. I love me some sleep, okay? I don't know. I feel like it's okay to rest. I'm just starting to come to this understanding that like I don't need to always be grinding and doing something to feel like I've accomplished something. This whole, I don't know, grinding culture. I feel like I don't have enough time because I'm trying to put too much on my plate to do, you know what I mean? I feel behind and I'm just getting started with life. I haven't even crossed like the heavy barriers of life and all the bigger problems that, you know, a lot of people as they age get to experience. One of the biggest contributors to success I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, especially motivational speakers, I feel like resources are the one thing they just skip over. They talk about everything else about how, oh, the person was so motivated. The person ate peanut butter jelly sandwiches every morning. The person ate raw eggs for dinner. And they talk about all these things about the person, right? And how their eating habits and lifestyle habits made them successful or got them some degree of wealth in life. I feel like they always skip over the topic of resources. The resources that I have and the resources that Beyonce has are very different. I have maybe like 2 human resources that I can go to if I have an issue. One of those persons are my boyfriend, the other one's like my sister or something. But like 2 human resources. When it comes to money, girl, I only have 1 account. I don't really have, you know, many resources. Within those 24 hours that Beyonce wakes up, the amount of resources and the amount of people that she has on her side helping her out and doing things for her, I'm assuming is a lot more than what I have. So even if I do have the same 24 hours as Beyonce, I don't have the same amount of resources as this lady. Or even when she was my age, I'm sure she had much more resources than I do, and she utilized those resources to her advantage, and look at where she's at now. Good for her. But I don't have the same resources as that girl. I don't have the money resource. I don't have, you know, the transportation resource, being able to fly from one country to the next and do this, that, and the third. And, you know, different networks and stuff. That's something I feel like Beyonce has in her 24 hours that Natural Academia does not. So that's that on that. And just so nobody misinterprets what I'm trying to get at, I'm not like begging or, I don't know, complaining about wanting to be rich or successful or wealthy or anything. I'm just trying to explain how Beyonce's 24 hours and the average human's 24 hours does not look the same. Yes, the time frame may be the same, but the resources, the connections, the money, the transportation, all that differs. And because all that differs, our 24 hours do not look the same. That is what I'm trying to get at. And even with that, yeah, I don't really want to be rich or whatever, but I do want to get to a place where I'm stable enough to take care of me and my family. I don't want anybody to misunderstand that. I don't want to be rich, but I do want to be able to take care of myself. I'm just kind of finding it hard a little bit lately to get everything that I feel like I should be getting done, or everything that I want to get done in one day. I just feel like 24 hours is not enough time to get what I want to get done. But then I also have to understand and realize that, like I said earlier, I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. I get tired and it's okay to rest. I mean, yeah, I don't have the resources that Beyonce may have, but I do have to make use of the resources that I do have. So I mean, I don't have valet transportation. I don't have the means to travel all over the world, but I do have a car that I can drive to different areas in my city with, or, you know, stuff like that. So I don't have the biggest connections or the biggest resources, but I have some, and I just need to use some of them to my advantage, I guess, to get where I want to be. And I don't know, girl, I don't even know where I was going with this video, but I just feel like I had to get this off my chest. It's just been running all over my mind these past couple of weeks. Like, the fact that I just feel like I do not have time to do anything. Then I come across this quote talking about someone who have the same amount of time as Beyonce. But that quote really pissed me off, because it's just like, I'm trying so hard to do well for myself right now, and then you got people telling you you need to do better, you need to dream bigger, you're not doing enough. Like, it's just overwhelming sometimes. I don't know if you guys understand or even care about the words that are coming out of my mouth, but sometimes I record videos just for personal documentation. I just want to look back on these videos in the future just to see where my mindset was at, and as of right now, I do not have the means to do a lot of things. I do not have the resources to do a lot of things. I feel like I do not have a lot of time throughout the day to get as much as I want to get done. Like, even right now, it's midnight and I'm taking my hair out. Like, why didn't I do it throughout the day? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I don't have time to do anything. And when I do want to do something for myself, it's like when everybody's asleep. When the entire East Coast is asleep is when I'm actually starting to do stuff for myself, because throughout the day, I'm doing so many other things, which I will not say because I don't feel comfortable saying online what I do on my day-to-day life. I don't know. I just have to understand that my destiny and Beyonce's destiny are probably not the same. I'm probably not gonna end up in the same, you know, situation or end goal that Beyonce is in right now. I don't know. I don't think that's the route that my life was supposed to take or is going to take. But who knows? You never know. I might be the next single lady. But oh, let me stop saying that. I got a man. I don't want him to watch this video and be like, what did you say? Y'all get the point. I don't know where life, you know, has to take me, but as of right now, my destiny and Beyonce's destiny does not look the same. I don't need to be, you know, operating with this whole grind mindset. There's only so much I can do. I literally write down everything that I want to get done throughout the day, and sometimes when I don't get one thing done, I just feel like a complete failure, man. Like, but it's okay. I'm just gonna be operating at Natural Academia's pace, because my pace doesn't look the same as the next person's pace, and that is okay. But in the meantime, because I feel like I've talked your guys' ears off for the past 40 minutes and 53 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and take these braids off. May fast forward it or may just cut to the next clip of me doing it off camera and then coming back, but who knows. Alright guys, so I actually went ahead and unbraided all of my cornrows off camera, and I'm not gonna lie, it's 5 in the morning right now. It took me forever to take these braids out because I had to re-moisturize them because my hair was so dry. I lost so much hair. I don't usually lose this much hair after 3 weeks, but I lost so much hair. I know it's because my hair was so dry. I realized after day 4, I put day 3. I realized after day 4 that my hair was starting to get dry after I washed it, and I still decided to wait a whole extra 2 weeks before taking the braids out of my head. And that's my fault, and now I have a big ball of shit hair that, why is it this big? I'm balding. But I'm gonna go ahead, my camera's kind of dying now. Hopefully it doesn't like actually die, but I'm gonna go ahead and take one side off. I just moisturized my hair with what I normally moisturize it with. It would focus. I don't know why, my camera's been acting like really stupid. But these are what I normally moisturize my hair with, TGIN and the grease. I'm gonna unbraid or untwist one side. My whole face feels so greasy. But you know, the only reason I moisturize my hair, even though I plan on washing it next week, is because I don't think I could have gone a week before washing my hair without my hair falling out of my head within that week. Like, I needed to moisturize my hair. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm explaining it in a way that you guys can understand, but like, my hair couldn't go another week without being moisturized. And I also know, like in a previous video, a couple videos ago, I said that I need to stop doing these same parts on my head because it's causing me to go bald. I just haven't really figured out another parting method for my hair, honestly. Once I do, I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm so hungry. Why am I so hungry in the middle of the night? I feel like you guys get the gist of like what my hair looks like. And now the camera's gonna die. Sucks. But I hope you really appreciated the commentary section of this video on why we don't have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. But anyways, that's all for today's video, guys. I really appreciate you for clicking and watching. And if you guys have any questions regarding anything that I said throughout the video, definitely leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to answer. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.